Inside the quiet caves of our Earth lies a lot more than meets the eye. Giant creatures hiding in the dark, millennia-old relics, and mysterious beings you've only heard tales about. Let's see what happens when a giant was found in a Mexican cave and shocked the whole world. While on a trip to these rugged mountains, a couple decided to explore a dark cave within the Rocky Hills. As they went deeper, they discovered it was an abandoned mine shaft, lined with rails and sealed by metal panels. Driven by curiosity of what they might uncover, they went in. Finding nothing at first, the calm was short-lived when they suddenly caught sight of a pair of eerie, glowing eyes in the cave's darkness. Did you see that? Not wanting to have a one-on-one with an unknown entity, they quickly came out of the cave.
Go. What?
Many tried to guess who those glowing eyes belonged to, but the couple was sure they had encountered a skinwalker. Cave worm. During an exploration trip, these two men came across a cave that led to an unexpected encounter.
Need to take it off somehow quickly.
Venturing through the narrow passages,
Actually, I can leave that there.
they came face to face with a massive, limbless and wingless dragon-like creature. That looked eerily similar to the one often mentioned in ancient tales as a worm. These mythical cave inhabitants, never before seen in reality, gained a lot of attention when the footage surfaced online. While many viewers were shocked to witness the creature seemingly alive, some skeptics dismissed it as a computer-generated visual effect. What's your take on this mysterious creature? Let me know in the comments.
I can't go.
Alien in cave. A few years ago in Sagada, Philippines, a terrifying creature with a large skull and long, bony arms was filmed seemingly attacking the people recording it. This spine-chilling entity has remained shrouded in mystery, as no one knows who recorded it or exactly what the alien-looking thing was. Was it guarding the cave, or was it something far beyond our understanding? Since the footage surfaced, the locals have been avoiding the cave. This mysterious creature left everyone questioning what really lies in places out of our reach. Tunnel monster. A group of friends trekking down an ancient tunnel unintentionally encountered a strange figure that emerged out of the dark background. The dark figure moving against the darkness can be seen, but have a look at the brightened video and you can see a small bipedal creature running right in front of them. But it doesn't end there. When those guys tried to chase it, it suddenly vanished into thin air. This bizarre encounter raised questions as to who the critter was and why were those eerie tunnels even built. Cliff rescue. A guy named Babu, accompanied by his friends, set out on a journey to climb a hill in Kerala, India. However, during their ascent, he accidentally slipped and became trapped in a steep canyon. Several attempts were performed by his friends to rescue him, but they were unable to free him due to his precarious position and the windy climate. Desperate for help, Babu's friends reached out to villagers and local authorities for help, but nothing seemed to help the situation. After being trapped for 2 days, the chief minister of the state intervened and called upon the Indian army. The officers crawled for hours to reach Babu. They provided him with water and safely pulled him to the hilltop, rescuing him from his ordeal. The incident was compared to the movie 127 Hours by many, but unlike the film, Babu was rescued by the Indian army. Egyptian mummy. During an archaeological expedition near Cairo, Egyptian researchers embarked on a journey that uncovered an interesting piece of history.
Oh my word! Look at this!
They unearthed the remains of a 2,500-year-old mummy that was believed to be of a high priest. As the excavation progressed, the team revealed hidden tombs and chambers, each unveiling a treasure trove of ancient artifacts. Alongside the mummy, they discovered many other mysterious items, like an ancient Egyptian board game, remains of a dog, a finely crafted wax head, and 4 intricately designed jars used for storing the organs of the deceased. This significant discovery not only revealed ancient Egyptian burial practices, but also provided valuable insights into the cultural and religious beliefs of the region during that era. Stone handprints. Within the red desert of the White Mountain in Wyoming, USA, there's a remarkable sight. Embedded in one of the white stone mountains are giant handprints, believed to have been hand-carved by the indigenous people of the region. Local residents estimate the age of the mountain to be between 200 to 1,000 years old. It's been a mystery how these prints were crafted. One theory suggests that they were imprinted in soft mud, which later hardened over time. Showing the rich history and culture of the area, these rock carvings are considered highly important by locals and gather numerous visitors daily. Weapon cache. In the dry Judean desert in Israel, excavators unearthed not 1, but 4 swords dating back approximately 1,900 years, and all of them were remarkably preserved. Along with these swords was a shafted weapon, all discovered within a cave crevice in the En-Gedi Nature Reserve. These artifacts were likely hidden by Judean rebels during the Jewish-Roman Wars. The swords, measuring about 60 to 65 centimeters in length, featured intricately fashioned handles made of wood or metal. The entire collection was carefully transferred to the Israel Antiquities Authority's laboratories for preservation and conservation. This discovery significantly encouraged researchers all over the world to pursue further discoveries of similar artifacts. 800-year-old treasure. While exploring a deep mountain range, this group of friends came across an extraordinary find completely by chance. Using Google Earth to guide their exploration, they discovered ancient ruins and decided to excavate the area. Their efforts led to the discovery of an astonishing treasure, 800-year-old artifacts sealed within clay pots. Carefully opening the pots, they found a collection of accessories from ancient times, probably from a civilization skilled in handicrafts and blacksmithing. When the video of their discovery was uploaded online, many people questioned the authenticity of the find, skeptical about how ancient civilizations could have produced such intricate jewelry. So, do you think this discovery was real or just a hoax? Share your thoughts in the comments. Pale resident. During a European trip, a tourist was looking forward to exploring an ancient cave located at about 10,000 feet above sea level in Hallstatt, Austria. Surrounded by stunning glaciers and rock formations, the tourist's excitement soon turned to absolute horror when he saw a strange pale figure crawling on the cave's ceiling. While it could be mistaken for a lizard, its resemblance to a tiny humanoid figure was uncanny. This mysterious sighting raised numerous questions, leading to speculations among viewers. Some believed it to be a cryptid or a new species, while others suggested it might be a cave spirit haunting the icy depths of the cave. Unearthed mummy. In Lima, Peru, scientists made an incredible discovery during an excavation, an ancient mummy dating back 3,000 years. The mummy, found with hair and a skull in a cotton bundle, was unearthed from a stone tomb, likely built as a last-minute thing during the construction of the temple. Believed to be from the Manche culture that thrived in the Lima Valley centuries ago, the mummy provided insights into their customs and practices. The Manche culture was known for constructing temples shaped like a U, always facing the rising sun. This discovery was like a time capsule, offering a glimpse into the rich history and ancient traditions of Peruvian culture. Giant's Den. Back in 2016, this clip surfaced from Giant's Causeway, UK.
Look!
Which led to an extensive investigation by both locals and experts. A curious visitor, while exploring the natural reserve, unintentionally captured a bizarre sight. A massive wall of rocks seemingly opened and closed on its own. The footage sparked various speculations and theories, with some suggesting the possibility of a giant figure vanishing into the rocky expanse and going into hibernation for the winters.
We have some footage that has been taken on a mobile phone.
Experts were called in, who meticulously checked every nook and cranny of the wall, but didn't find any concrete evidence. The truth about the alleged colossal inhabitant residing among these rugged cliffs remains a mystery to this day. But thanks to the incident, curious visitors flocked to the location, waiting for the next glimpse of the mythical giant firsthand.
These reports are unconfirmed at this stage, but it seems that the giant has gone into hibernation for the winter.
Peru Giants. During an exploration trip in Peru, a family stumbled upon a strange sight that left them baffled. On top of a mountain, there were two huge humanoid figures, distinctively taller and bigger than ordinary humans. Here's a visual comparison between these towering entities and human figures at the same location, and you can see the stark contrast in height, even from a considerable distance.
Mamá! ¡Míralo!
The unusual appearance caused a frenzy of speculation, with many thinking of them being extraterrestrial visitors. However, due to the low quality of the footage, nothing could be said for sure. What are your thoughts on these mountain giants? Let me know in the comments. Giant statues. Up until now, we've seen all kinds of stuff discovered from caves and ancient stone carvings. Now, let's have a look at these amazing giant statues carved into mountains. This Lishan Buddha statue on Mount Umei in southwest China was carved back in the 8th century. The sculpture was completed in 803 AD and is still a great tourist attraction even after 1,200 years. Here's another awe-inspiring collection of Buddhist sculptures known as Dazu rock carvings in the Chongqing municipality of southwestern China. The carvings provide great insights into ancient Chinese culture and beliefs. This massive sculpture carved into Mount Rushmore in the Black Hills region of South Dakota features the past U.S. presidents George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. And there's something more interesting about this sculpture: a secret room behind Abraham Lincoln's hairline. It contains all the details of the work done on the mountain and the society that created it. Devil's Doorway. On the mountains near Lake Titicaca, Peru, there's this bizarre anomaly known as the Devil's Doorway, or a Marumuru. This mysterious portal is carved into towering red sandstone and is a puzzling enigma that defied easy explanation. Legend has it that visitors are drawn to this site by its unmistakable energy, believed to emit from the channels covering the sides of the doorway. Due to its mysterious origins, the Devil's Doorway has been a destination for pilgrims for centuries, calling travelers to witness its ancient power. Slender Giant. A few months ago, this video shared online caught the interest of many internet users. On a hilltop, a guy captured this towering yet slender figure with unusually elongated legs. Crouching down, it seemed to be doing push-ups. This clip left viewers trying to figure out the creature's true identity. Netizens jumped in with their theories, with some suggesting it could be a slender guy showcasing his gym moves, while others entertained the possibility of it being a Bigfoot. As they live in remote habitats like hilltops, no one knew what it could be, and the enigmatic being's true identity was left open-ended. Giant Nephilim. This video, recently uploaded online, was filmed by a man on a mountain in Thailand who claimed to have encountered a colossal human-like figure. The clip ended up making headlines and sparked global interest. The footage showed a distant figure standing on one of the peaks, but the blurry video didn't help and led to rumors of Giant's existence.
I'm sorry. If it was your mountain, I'm sorry I broke it.
As giant humanoids are becoming the most recent controversy, their existence has become the biggest question. But it seems these aren't just tall tales. They were actually captured on camera and shared for all to see. The unknown behind these mountain giants has remained unsolved. Mexican Bigfoot. On a mountain in Mexico, a frightening scene was witnessed by many as a massive figure emerged behind a residential building, sending terror throughout the town. The incident sparked chaos among residents who rushed out of their homes, screaming in fear, believing their town was under invasion. Some online users speculated it could be a return of ancient giants, as Mexico had a reputation for alien theories, while others thought this could be an extraterrestrial presence. However, the true identity of the figure is still unknown, leaving everyone confused. Even with no name for the figure, the sighting left the townspeople shaken and on edge. Utah Sasquatch. In Utah's tough terrain, 2 deer hunters were heading to Garden City when they spotted something unusual, a huge, dark figure moving across the vast, golden landscape. Worried about safety in a hunting zone, they quietly recorded the scene and carried on. Days later, while reviewing the footage, they were stunned to see that the figure wasn't an ordinary person. It seemed to be towering, much larger than any human they'd encountered. Could it be a Sasquatch? The idea wasn't that far-fetched, given Utah's history of giant sightings. In the hills near Provo, Utah, another unusual incident occurred when a group of friends encountered a towering figure that seemed straight out of a myth or legend.
Seriously, look how big it is. I don't think it is a human. I think it's a Sasquatch.
The giant was walking through the snowy path. Grabbing their camera, the friends decided to investigate. But the mystery remained unsolved as they found no trace of the entity.
So I'm seeing something that is not deer tracks anymore.
While experts remain doubtful on the existence of such creatures, the existence of these unknown creatures still attract many people to the wilderness, wanting just a glimpse. Dragon. While exploring a cave, a man stumbled upon a strange blob on the ground, along with the skeletal remains of an unknown creature. Poking the blob cautiously with his foot, he couldn't tell who it belonged to, raising more questions than answers. Puzzled and unable to determine their origin, he decided to retreat. As he turned, he caught sight of a massive horned beast in front of him, but it vanished in an instant. Fearing for his safety, he left the cave, believing he had encountered a dragon seeking refuge there. However, with only the short clip, it's nearly impossible to tell what the horned creature was. Bigfoot sighting. While exploring the rugged Rocky Mountains, a group of adventurers had an extraordinary encounter, a sighting of Bigfoot in action. With their cameras rolling, they captured the unmistakable presence of the creature as it knocked down the wood, its echoing sounds heard through the wilderness. However, it didn't end there. As they went deeper into the woods, they discovered stuff pointing to the telltale signs of more than just one creature living in the shadows. Stinky Bigfoot hair and massive footprints. All of these were clues that could potentially solve the mystery once and for all. Cyclops statue. During an exploration trip to Cyclops Cave in Wales, this adventurer came across the great secrets of Cape Greco. Inside the cave, numerous statues of unique shapes filled the space, but one stood out prominently due to its unusual features.
Everywhere you look, there's something else you don't notice.
This sculpture was a figure with a single eye on its head, a figure that seemed out of place. Among the relics found in the cave, some dated back to 6000 BC to 5500 BC, meaning they were very ancient.
I'm presuming that's...
Although all the artifacts were captivating, the one-eyed head raised dozens of questions regarding what might have inspired the creation of this Cyclops figure so early in human history. Unforeseen encounter. You could only imagine the surprise of this explorer who stumbled upon a resting lion inside a cave. With luminescent eyes and a comfortable stance, the lion growled menacingly at the man. Luckily, he managed to escape unharmed, just in time to avoid becoming prey to that lethal predator. Cougar release. When a local found a huge cougar trapped in a bobcat trap, he instantly called the Division of Wildlife Resources in Pine Valley Mountains, Utah. The rescue team arrived in time to help free the animal from a painful situation. Using a specialized ring around its neck and covering its eyes to soothe it, the rescue team successfully released the mountain lion. Within moments, the wild cat was once again able to roam freely in its natural habitat. You might wonder how such a wild cat got trapped in the first place. Well, trapping in Utah plays a vital role in controlling predator populations and managing wildlife, which makes it an essential part of conservation efforts in the region. Saltwater crocodile. This clip caused quite a stir when posted online, as people were left puzzled after an alleged 50-foot-long saltwater crocodile fossil was found in Cape Jervis, Australia. While some were excited about the discovery, others doubted the authenticity of the find. Many speculated that the fossils might not be genuine, saying they seemed more like old remnants rather than full-bodied creatures preserved in the earth. Some skeptics even suggested that it could be a statue carved from rock, pointing out visible features like slits in the eyes that wouldn't typically be seen in a genuine fossil. Was it a hoax or the real thing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Utah Giant. Recently, in Salt Lake City, Utah, a strange sight was captured near a busy rock quarry. This mysterious silhouette was seen by many onlookers in the evening clouds and sparked resemblance to a massive figure perched on the mountainside. The clip led to numerous speculations about the figure's origins. Some speculated it could be related to unusual quarry activities, while others suggested it might be a giant humanoid living on the mountain. However, like many similar sightings, this one also remained unconfirmed. Spider. While exploring a deep cave in Laos, this guy encountered a remarkable sight, a huge spider clinging to the stone wall. Its eyes gleamed in the torchlight like a cat's. As the guy marveled at the giant arthropod, it swiftly disappeared into the darkness with lightning speed, leaving everyone in awe. The creature was probably a giant huntsman spider, known for its size, distinctive eye reflection, and rapid movements, fitting the description perfectly. However, its sudden vanishing act was completely unexpected. Cockroach Cave. Now, I'd like to welcome you to Gomantong Cave on Borneo Island, home to millions of bats and cockroaches. This massive cavern, towering over 300 feet, is divided into two main chambers, the Black Cave and the White Cave. The eerie sight of numerous bats and swiftlet birds, along with food droppings that attract swarms of cockroaches, has rightfully earned this cave the nickname Cockroach Cave. Even with all the creepy crawly inhabitants, Gomantong Cave has become a popular tourist attraction. If you're daring enough to explore, remember to wear safety gear to avoid these critters crawling up your legs on one of their own adventures. Giant footprints. During a trip to Adams Peak in Sri Lanka, a traveler found a unique rock with an enormous human footprint, complete with toes and a heel. The imprint was embedded pretty deep into the rock. According to the local folklore, that's the footprint to Adam, hence the site's name. The presence of coins left behind by visitors shows the cultural significance of the spot. There are many similar giant footprints from different parts of the world, some even larger than the last. Have a look. Whether these footprints are real or not, they've become iconic symbols visited by hundreds of people each day. Giant spotted. Have a look at these humanoid giants living high up in the mountains, pretty elusive and mysterious, and are now the talk of the town. A group of adventurers captured this during their road trip. While filming the snow-covered mountains, their camera caught this figure on top of a mountain in Mexico. A giant human! The guys were unsure whether it was indeed a human or something else entirely. Named as the giant human sighting, the video gained a lot of attention online. It seems that anytime someone spots something from a distance they can't identify, it quickly becomes another giant human sighting. Even with the blurry clips and foggy visuals, people still go crazy over these sightings. Oldest footprints. In 2018, researchers in British Columbia made an extraordinary discovery: human footprints dating back 13,000 years. These footprints provided a glimpse into ancient life, a time when humans coexisted with wild animals in the region. However, just a few years later, in 2021, a groundbreaking discovery in New Mexico's White Sands National Park turned the tables, when another set of footprints dating back between 21,000 and 23,000 years old challenged existing beliefs about early human settlement in North America. These findings suggest that humans may have arrived in the southwestern US much earlier than previously thought. Anti-witch marks.
Here we've got a chamber which is absolutely covered in witch marks, the ceiling and all the walls. And what these are here for is in order to ward off evil of all sorts.
Within the caverns of Cresswell Crags, in the middle of ancient artwork, lies something that was once dismissed as mere graffiti. It's now unveiled that they are actually hundreds of anti-witch marks etched into the walls. These eerie symbols, carved with trembling hands, served as protections against evil spirits and witches, showing the extent of ancient superstitions. The medieval markings include the Latin initials of Jesus and depictions of the Virgin Mary. These marks are kind of a reminder that even in the darkest times, humanity has consistently found ways to confront and overcome its deepest fears.
Particularly in times of poor harvest or disease, that the evil spirits would rise out of these depths, and the purpose of the marks was to trap them, preventing them from escaping into the outside world.
Crab fossil. In New Zealand, a YouTuber made an incredible discovery of a giant rock. Through a time-lapse video, he showed how he removed the rock surrounding the fossil, a process that took a whopping 208 hours to complete. Within the rock was an ancient crab fossil dating back approximately 12 million years, identified as a Tumidocarcinus giganteus from the mid-Miocene era, and probably weighing around 7.3 kilograms. Three-headed arrow. Within the Norwegian wilderness, a treasure hunter came across a Viking-era treasure, a unique three-sided arrowhead with a triangular shape and razor-sharp edges. This discovery left historians questioning its purpose, with many speculating that it was crafted for hunting animals or other predatory creatures. Archaeologists marveled at the craftsmanship shown in the arrowhead and were fascinated by whether the Vikings had hidden knowledge of geometry or simply took pleasure in crafting innovative weapons. Even though its purpose remained a mystery, this arrowhead offered invaluable insights into the Viking way of life. Giant snowman. A few years ago, a group of visitors to the snow-covered Pyrenees Mountains of Spain witnessed a chilling sight. High up in the mountains, the legendary abominable snowman was spotted, and one person managed to capture the sight on camera, sharing it with the world. The short and shaky footage shocked both believers and skeptics. The mysterious creature turned its head in the video. The authorities at the nearby ski resort tried to investigate, but found no concrete evidence of the creature. Many questioned the authenticity of the footage, leaving the creature an unsolved mystery. Prehistoric crocodile. During an expedition in Tunisia, an exploration team stumbled upon a remarkable find straight from nature's archives: a colossal prehistoric crocodile. While exploring an uncharted area, the team noticed bones poking out from the ground, prompting them to conduct an excavation that unveiled a massive crocodile skeleton. This prehistoric crocodile, named Mokimosaurus, was estimated to be over 5 feet long and is believed to belong to a previously unknown species. Its discovery shed light on a group of large marine crocodiles that faced extinction, offering valuable insights into the ancient ecosystem of the region. Stuck dogs. While enjoying the picturesque desert landscapes of Arizona, this man saw something really strange: 2 dogs in a nook on the mountainside. they still had their tags on, indicating that they might have been abandoned and left stranded in that remote area. Aware of the risks posed by the dangerous hills, the man made a brave decision to rescue the stranded pups. Wrapping himself with a rope, he took on the daring mission to reach the dogs. Scaling the steep hill, he managed to reach the dogs and safely bring them down to safety. After a trip to the vet, the dogs were able to find new, loving homes. What started as a vacation turned into a heartwarming adventure of saving lives in the desert. Abandoned building. Within the mountains of Guizhou, China, during a drone exploration of the region, an odd discovery was recently made. Among the hills, a mysterious building was found, leaving a trail of questions. The building's purpose has remained shrouded in mystery, as nobody knows who built it or how the materials for its construction were transported to such a secluded location. Due to the lack of exploration in the area and the difficulty of reaching its location, the building continues to be an enigma, waiting to be unraveled. Now, it's time for today's open discussion. This picture going viral on the internet was captured when Mexican locals claimed they'd witnessed a giant living creature in a cave on a mountain. This video was posted on TikTok, featuring a strange humanoid figure sitting near the opening of the cave. Speculations about its identity started, as many believed that it was a giant taking shelter in the cave, while skeptics dismissed it as a hoax due to its poor video quality. By the way, why are all these sightings always blurry and incomprehensible? Anyone know? Well, with no reliable information about the sighting, it was also left open-ended. But if these giants do exist, I think they should be left alone to live in peace. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like it and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.